What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be previewing the 2021 AFL Grand Final between Melbourne and the Western Bulldogs this Saturday twilight for Perth time and Saturday night for the rest of the country. It's going to be a massive game at Optus Stadium. The first ever game played in Perth for a Grand Final. The first ever twilight Grand Final starting time. History is being made in 2021. Will it be the D's breaking the drought of over 57 years, or will it be the Western Bulldogs on the road to redemption after a fantastic final series 5 years after completing what was one of the miracle Grand Final wins in 2016? All to play for. I'm going to preview today and see exactly who I think will win the 2021 AFL Grand Final. It's a massive game this Saturday. Both teams will be absolutely chomping at the bit to be wanting to play a grand final, let alone winning one. So it's going to be a lot of nervous energy, a lot to play for, obviously, as a grand final. But the main thing is it's a game in Perth. It's a crucial game. There's going to be 60,000 plus there on Saturday afternoon. And I'm looking forward to this one. It's very hard to pick, very hard to see which side will dominate more. The Demons are coming in with a lot of good form. They've been on a great ride since their Geelong victory in Geelong in round 23. The Western Bulldogs lost to Port Adelaide in round 23, and here they are on one of the great runs into a final series, beating the Dons in the elimination final, beating Brisbane in Brisbane, and then smashing Port Adelaide in Port at the Adelaide Oval. So a massive run by them. The D's have had it comfortably. They beat the Brisbane Lions at the Adelaide Oval in the qualifying final, and then smashed Geelong at Perth Stadium not too long ago in the prelim. So with a week off, we get the grand final. Both teams are refreshed. They're ready to go. It does suit the Dogs more in terms of form. They've played a lot more momentum footy. Momentum is everything in finals, but the D's are comfortable. They are a well-drilled side. They have a lot of great mentality around the club at the moment, a lot of positivity. So I do believe that will hold them in good stead going into this one, even though they've only played 3 games of footy in 5 weeks. Looking at the game itself, some key matchups. One will be Max Gawn in the ruck. Stephen Martin. Does Tim English have more a go in there? It'll be crucial to shut out Max Gawn's influence after his fantastic prelim final 5-goal performance against the Cats. It's something that to nullify a captain's performance is crucial in the big games, but also as a ruckman, that is a double-edged sword. So he's a captain, he's going to have a massive influence, but as a ruckman, he can influence the contest all around the ground, and it's so crucial to at least get in his face and break even with Maxi. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day in the ruck position there. And then, you go from the ruck and you go into the midfield. You've got Petrarca, you've got Oliver, then you've got your likes of Bontempelli, Treloar, Libba, Bailey Smith. The D's have a deep midfield. They're definitely going to be able to match it with the Dogs' names on paper. Viney in there as well is a crucial matchup. He'll be one to nullify a lot of influences around the contest with his big body. So it'll be definitely a massive thing for the D's going into this one. That contested footy is what's going to win this game. A lot of their run and carry is magnificent out on the wings. Christian Salem delivering from half back. Then also on the same page, you've got Caleb Daniel, who will be delivering for the Dogs on that half back line. So it's crucial to win out that contest and give it to those players that deliver the footy really well. And the Dogs, the way they jump Port in the prelim with their quick hands and their quick clearances to getting it inside 50, getting it deep, and making sure that we were able to. They were able to put Port up against it and put a lot of pressure on the ball carrier straight away. So that'll be the main thing for both teams going to this one. Always the contest at the grand final is hot, highly contested, but that is one massive part that's going to play this week. Some of the other key matchups around the ground will be crucial to the influence on Saturday, and that will be whoever plays on Aaron Norton. It will most likely be Stephen May, and that one-on-one contest is going to be crucial. Without Josh Bruce in the side, the Dogs have had to find other outlets towards goal. Bailey Smith's been crucial in hitting the scoreboard, and then Vandermeer has been another one that's been highly contested. A lot of their midfielders have kicked goals. The Bont will definitely be on to do that, but with Norton playing a key role, if he's kicking 2 or 3 goals, but also crashing the packs and creating a lot of contests and causing havoc down there, then it's going to go a long way for the Bulldogs to win. And that same goes with Jake Lever. If he can nullify some of the entry points going inside 50 for the Dogs, then he's definitely going to be able to cut that off and also play that important role that he does in transitioning the footy for the D's. So it's going to be highly contested when it goes towards the half-forward line for the Western Bulldogs, because if they can get a quick clearance or they can put the D's defence under pressure, then that'll have their work cut out down there. And the same goes the other end. They're going to have a lot of key positions down in their forward line, the D's, that are going to be highly contested. We know their small forwards are good. Fritsch, Cozzy Pickett, and then you've got the likes of Ben Brown that can kick goals. So it's going to be crucial for that, for that entry for them, because if they're playing that highly contested inside 50, bombing it in, a hot pack, then it's going to be not the way they want to go. They play well and they've got that one-on-one footy. We know Bailey Fritsch is a high scoring player when he gets going. So if he's able to create 2 or 3 goals himself, but also put 3 or 4 on the board, this game has the potential. I'm telling you, this game has the potential to be a very high-scoring affair, and that is something that this grand final deserves. Saturday is perfect conditions for footy. 27 degrees. It's going to be hot during the day, but that temperature will go down. It's going to be perfect for twilight footy in Perth. And I tell you what, as I said, it could be a highly contested game, but it also could be a very high-scoring and a lot of free-flowing footy. So that's going to be awesome to watch. I'm very much looking forward to this grand final, even though Port Adelaide couldn't make it, as we know. But it's definitely going to play an important role, the weather, because if that's not like last year where it absolutely pissed down, we almost called the game off because the Gabba was flooded. This time it's going to be dry, it's going to be perfect, 60,000 people, the atmosphere is going to be electric. The D's have been waiting to break the drought for so long. 4 years ago, they were in the prelim over in Perth and got smacked out of the park by West Coast. 5 years ago, I think they were wooden spooners. That is something that is going to be driving them so hard. And the Dogs, well, they've come across, I think they've travelled 4 states in 15 days or something. It's been absolutely mental. And for them to get this opportunity again, it's well deserved. Both teams have been brilliant this year. They were the 2 top teams for the majority of the season. So to get to this point in Perth with these 2 teams, it's going to be one of the better grand finals to watch. A tip and Norm Smith from myself. I'm tipping the Melbourne Demons by 13 points. And I'm going left field for the Norm Smith medalist. I'm tipping Cozzy Pickett. 3 goals, 15 touches, have a massive influence down forward. And it'll be the smaller guys that'll be crucial for the D's to get this win, because we know that tall players do win games of footy, but it's the smalls that put the cherry on top. So I look forward to seeing how this game pans out. And I can't wait, even though my team's not in it. Well, thank you so much for watching this preview for the Melbourne Demons versus the Western Bulldogs in the 2021 AFL Grand Final in Perth, Saturday. Cannot wait. Make sure you check out the Drew Footy Show. Appeared on that for a preview of this week's game as well. And that was a bigger, better preview than this one. But I thought I'd give my 2 cents on what I think this game will have. And I do think the D's will just have enough to beat the Dogs. And as I keep mentioning, it's going to be a highly contested game. A lot of the Dogs midfielders, whilst great on paper, are going to have their work cut out because the D's run so well. And they're a team, the Demons. And I look forward to seeing what these teams produce on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. That's not English. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new for plenty more AFL, and if you're a Port fan, Port Adelaide content as well, because that'll be coming away this off-season. Not stopping the grind at all into the off-season. It's going to be absolutely massive. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Anthony, and as always, can't ThePear.